Hey guys, this is Rob here again. Today we got another mechanical mod review, and this one here comes from fasttech, and it's called the Big Nasty. Now this is a 26650 mod right here, all mechanical mod. It is brushed stainless steel, and it does have nice copper contacts. Okay, and they are adjustable for battery rattle, and it is adjustable for your addy. We got the big 26650 addy, Tobe addy on there with some 22 gauge dual coil G-plat 0.1 ohm coils. Hitting like a champ right there. So, like I say, this is the fasttech Big Nasty 26650 battery. So, let's dive on down here and take a look. So, okay, here we go, guys. This is the Big Nasty from fasttech, up close and personal. So, this is a stainless steel mechanical mod, tube mod right here. So got a brushed finish on it. It's nice and brushed, not polished. Got these nice little grooves and stuff in it. Now this is a 30 millimeter device. It's 30 millimeters around device. So even this big Tobe addy right here is only 28.5. So I do still have just a little bit of a ledge right there, as you can tell. Okay, so this does have copper contacts. It does have a spring-loaded bottom switch with a locking ring, but this locking ring is not reverse threaded. So it does have 4 vent holes in it, all around the bottom for battery breathing. This is 510 thread connection. It does have adjustable positive contact pin, and it does house one 26650 battery. So let's take the Tobe addy off, and let's take this thing apart. So, well, right here, as you can tell, you got the locking ring. It is not reverse threaded, so it just keeps getting tighter. Sometimes I forget which way these things go, and I'll get it on there. I'll be sitting there going like that, and then I have an issue with it. So, like right there, I got it on there too tight. So it is not reverse threaded. So let's go ahead and take this off here. Take the battery out. I do have a Sony high drain heavy duty battery in there. So there's your tube. Nice clean threads. This is the way it came to me. I didn't even have to clean it. No machine oils or anything like that. The threads are nice and smooth. Everything's nice and clean on this. And then you can see the vent holes once again. They go all the way around. There is 4 battery vent holes. Nice tube right there. So here's the top. Once again, stainless steel. And then you got your copper contacts. So your bottom contact there is going to be for your RDA. So you want to back that off, screw your RDA on, and screw that to it. It does have a nice little insulator ring in there, also a light little white insulator. And then you got your adjustment for your battery rattle. So you basically take your RDA. I like to back that off the top up, and then you also got these a little plus sign or X or whatever for your RDA or your addy for your tanks, for breathing for your tanks. And you can see the copper pin up in there. It looks like it's good sealed connection in there, good sealed area there. So we'll push this up on top. So you just thread it all the way up, then you take this top one and you just screw it until it gets tight, and there you go. And then you adjust this for your battery rattle. Okay, so here's your bottom switch here. Also has a nice little insulator there, so your battery sits on there. Battery sits right there without pre-ejaculation firing. Okay, So once again, non-reverse threaded. So that is a copper contact right there. And we'll take this off. So we can take a look. This is a spring firing pin. That thing is in there good. So you shouldn't have to worry about the thing coming unthreaded on you all the time. That thing is in there nice and tight. I'm having a hard time getting that off there. Even when I first took this off, I had to get some pliers on there to get that off, as you might be able to tell. So that's a copper contact right there. As you can tell, I do got some little plier marks on there. So that was on there real nice and tight. So there you go, just a spring here, and then your base. So it is just a spring-loaded firing switch with your copper contact there. Screw this back on. We like to make sure that that copper does stick out just a little bit so it does make contact. Make sure your locking ring can still lock, because you can go too far out and then then your firing pin won't lock, or you go too far in and then it'll always be engaged all the time. You won't be able to flip the switch. So like to make sure we make good contact. So there we go. Nice switch too. Now this has no issues with the switch. That's nice. Nice little throw. Not crunchy at all. It works real well. So okay, so we'll put this here back together. So I like to put the tops together first, because that little pin up the top, a lot of times when you screw from the top, put everything together and put your battery in, then screw it on the top, that pin comes undone some, or unloosens, and then you got too big of a thing there. So there we go, no battery rattle. Let's check it. It is firing. So there we go. I do have a dual coil in there. This is G-plat, 22 gauge G-plat wire. Hits hard. Look at that. Really hits. That's some nice wire right there. Let's put some more juice on this here. It goes through some juice. It gets nice and hot. Okay, we'll do a review on this here also pretty soon. So let's bring this back up, talk about it, vape on it a little bit. Okay guys, so that was the review of the Big Nasty from fasttech. As you can tell, it hits real nice, especially with this 22 gauge dual G-plat coil here. It's only running a 0.1 sub-ohm. So this does have copper contacts. It does have adjustment for your RDA. It's a nice brushed finish. It's not a fingerprint magnet. It does have a lockable firing pin right there. It does have your battery venting. Okay, so that is all the cons for this. Nice heavy duty also, plus it's a 26650, which is going to last you a while. Okay, and it does have nice channels for your tanks, for your eye clears or whatever that you want to put on there. But with this size mod, you're probably going to be wanting to put the 30mm K-Fun or the big Tobe atomizers, the Still Air big atomizer, stuff like that, because the other ones don't look that well with it. Woo! It gets hot. Okay, so the cons on this in here, I don't have very many. The only one con I do have on this is it is not reverse threaded. Sometimes I get a little confused and I'll get it too tight on there, and then I got to fight with the thing like I got right here. Now I got to fight with it. So I do get it, but you can get it. Okay, that's the only con I do have on this. So do I recommend this? Yeah, I recommend this one from fasttech. This is a nice, sturdy, heavy-duty mod right here. Nice, good hitter. I haven't done the voltage drop on this one, but this is a nice hitter. As you can tell, it produces some good clouds with this little tube atomizer. So I do recommend, if you want to get a big nasty. Let's see how much I paid for this. I can't remember how much I paid for this. So they got this for $24.06 worldwide, free shipping from fasttech. Yep. They do take a little bit longer than the other ones, but for that cheap a price, it's worth waiting for, in my opinion. So, okay guys, that's it for the fasttech Big Nasty.